Finally, the end of Clara and Jonathan's marriage is here. Jonathan's karma is here. Like, Jonathan is crying and on a hot seat at the moment. He didn't see this coming. He didn't know that his karma is very close. A lot of secret is about to be exposed. Who is Benny's mom? Is Clara actually married to Jonathan? A lot will be going down. Don't forget that the only thing you can do for us to keep bringing out more episodes is to like our video, subscribe to our channel, and drop a comment. Let me take you through everything that will go down. Guys, today's one is not one that you skip off for. Like, it's about to go down. If you are ready, I'm ready. Let me take you through everything. But be rest assured that Jonathan is a hot mess. So today's episode started with after Jonathan has finished insulting and telling the world, including Clara, that you are not Benny's mother. The same Jonathan had the face to come where this girl was sitting, standing and thinking about his life too. Ask her, Clara, please go inside and go and pay for our daughter's hospital bill. Are you understanding something? At this point, it is our daughter because there is a bill to pay. And Clara was like, Jonathan, are you okay? Why are you so shameless and useless? You are asking me to go and pay for the hospital bill of a girl. You told the world and told me that I'm not her mother, even after many years of sacrificing myself for her and for you. Jonathan, is everything okay with you? And do you know what Jonathan said? Jonathan told Clara that if you fail to pay that hospital bill, forget coming back to my house. And Clara laughed and like, Uncle, are you sure you are okay? Have you forgotten that I am the one that paid for that house rent? And Jonathan was like, it doesn't matter anything. The house is my own. For the fact that you paid once doesn't mean you are the owner of the house. That was when Clara now broke the news to him and was like, it's like you have not checked the tenancy agreement of that house recently. The tenancy agreement in that house has my name. That means I am the owner of the house. You are just a tenant, and if you are not careful, I can vacate you anytime, any day. And Uncle Joe was silent, and later he was like, you know what? I do not have time for what you are saying. If I don't push me, don't get me angry. Clara, go in and pay for that hospital bill. For now, I don't have anything to say to you based on what you said about paying the house rent. We are still going to revisit this matter, but I'm giving you order to go and pay for the hospital bill. And he left. And Clara was like, God, how did I end up with this man? How did I allow this man to woo me? How did I accept? God, what sin did I commit that you have to give me Jonathan as a husband? So if other people are calling husband, Jonathan will come out. It was actually funny, but I really felt for her. So guys, after that, Jonathan now went again to Kennedy. Kennedy, that he said that he was very stupid man. He has no sense because Kennedy was advising him to take things easy with Hanks. He had the face to go to Kennedy where Kennedy was resting in his car to tell Kennedy that he just got an information that Benny will be discharged. And Kennedy was like, that's okay. He now told Kennedy, but he will be needing some money to pay the hospital bill. And Kennedy was, does it mean that Clara is not paying? Jonathan now said, yes, I told you that that woman is not a good woman. In her words, she said I should go and pay for my daughter's hospital bill. I told you, but you always tell me that that woman is a good woman. And Kennedy said, Mr. Jonathan, listen. Your wife is a very good woman. It's just that you don't know how to respect her. You don't know how to love her. Go back to your wife and ask her. In fact, beg her in a proper way. Jonathan was like, me, beg Clara, never. I will never do such a thing. Are you giving me the money or not? And Kennedy said to him, Oga, I have the money, but I'm not going to give you. This is a family issue. Go and get the money from your wife. Go and approach your wife the right way and get the money. And he also told Jonathan that
don't disappoint brotherhood though. Don't let the whole world know. So after you were shouting, bragging, you didn't even keep anybody. Oga, please don't disgrace yourself. Don't allow the world to know that you didn't even keep any penny and you have been bragging and shouting. Please, before you came, I was sleeping. Go and talk to your wife. It's a family matter, and he slept back. Jonathan left to go and meet his partner in crime, that is Emeka, and he told Emeka that, please, I will need the money to pay for my daughter's hospital bill. My wife has refused. And Emeka said, okay, I will give you, but you have to pay me back. You have to pay me the money. And Jonathan was like, I will pay you. Very soon I'll be receiving my salary and I'm going to pay you. And Emeka was like, are you still going back to work for a man that did this and did that to your daughter? And Jonathan answered, even if I don't go back, I will get the money I have worked for. Emeka was like, are you sure that that man is going to pay you that money? As for your wife, he's willing to do anything your wife wants, but for you, I'm sure he will not do it for you. So my friend, I don't know how you are going to get my money, but please be sure that you are paying me back my money. As Emeka was still talking, looking at his front, he saw Hanks, the person that they were still talking about, and he now asked Jonathan, what is he doing here? Only for Jonathan to look back and he saw Hanks. He was like, what are you doing here? After all you did to my daughter, what are you doing here? And Hanks told him, I'm not here to talk to you. I'm not here to banter words with you. I'm here to see Benny. And Jonathan said, you will not dare see my daughter. So you are coming here to bribe my daughter not to expose you. Hans was like, expose me for what? You see this matter? I'm going to get to the root of this matter. But as for seeing Benny, I'm going to go ahead to see Benny. And Jonathan was like, you will not. Hans now asked him, who will stop me? You? You? Jonathan was, come, let's see. Both of them started fighting. Emeka was dragging Jonathan's leg like a toddler. If you see how shamelessly Emeka was dragging, not Jonathan, Hank's legs, as they were there fighting, exchanging blows, dragging each other, behold, Kennedy saw what was happening, and Kennedy came and was telling Joe to leave Hanks. Allow him. They were there. After a few minutes, Kennedy managed to separate them and dragged Hanks out and was asking Hanks, what are you doing here? Do you still want to keep staining yourself with these people's matter? What are you doing here? And Hanks was like, I came here to get answers. I need answers from Benny. And Kennedy told him that the police are already involved in this matter. All the answers you need, they are going to give you. Allow them to do this work. Stop staining. You have done a lot to yourself in the process of trying to help. Leave these people to settle their matter. And Hans now asked Kennedy, do you think I did this? And Kennedy said, my opinion on what I think doesn't matter, but to make you feel good and tell you the honest truth, I feel you didn't do it. And Hans took a deep breath. At least someone is understanding, apart from his mother, also trusting him. And he now said, okay, I will go, but be rest assured that I will get to the root of this matter. Kennedy now mentioned Clara's name. Hans was like, don't you dare mention the name of that woman. I don't want to hear that woman's voice. What's his name? Kennedy was not looking at him like, what is happening? And he angrily left. That was when Kennedy said, the person that is doing this actually know what he's doing, because their purpose is to scatter Hans and Clara. And that was when Kennedy now said, that person will have me to contend with. Guys, after that, behold, Benny was in the hospital bed. The mom was there with her, and the mom was trying to feed her, begging her to please eat food. And she has seen all the things happening on social media. She was just crying, telling the mother, Mom, I didn't do anything wrong. Look at how the negative things they are saying about me. I came there because they told me that my mom was in trouble and I was going there to save my mom. And the mother said, now I know that the person that is playing this game is actually playing a costly game. And if we don't do something, this person will end up destroying us or causing destruction. But we are not going to allow him or her. And Benny was like, they're even dragging Hans. Hans did not do anything. I didn't even see Hans. And that was when the mother asked her, but there is a video of you and Hans hugging each other. He now told the mother that she was a person that went to visit Hans in Hans' office. She left school and went to visit Hans to tell Hans that, you know, that you are the person causing problem between my mom and my dad. And Uncle Hans now, he promised that he will, you know, support your mom, that your mom is just a friend, and that he will not be the reason your mom and your dad will, you know, separate. And on the way seeing her off, Uncle Hans now gave her his complimentary card and told her that anything she wants, she should come and, you know, tell him that he will always be a friend for her. And that was when Benny, now hugged Uncle Hans. And the mother was like, wow, why didn't you tell me? The girl told the mother, Mom, I'm an adult, I know what I'm doing. So guys, after that, they have sorted the hospital bill and they were now bringing what's her name, Benny, home. As they came inside, Clara wanted to take the daughter upstairs. Jonathan now said no, that Clara will not touch the daughter, that Clara will not touch the daughter, Clara will not take Benny upstairs. And Clara was like, what is it, Jonathan? Allow me to take my daughter upstairs. And Jonathan was like, madam, no, allow me, let me take my daughter upstairs. Let me take. In fact, in Jonathan's mind, he was looking for opportunity to tell Benny that this woman is not your mother, but he didn't know how to go about it. He was not telling Benny that, listen, so after all the things that this woman puts you with her and her ex-boyfriend, you still regard her as a mother. And Benny was like, Dad. Meanwhile, Clara was like, I'm going to take my daughter upstairs. Nothing will stop me from taking her upstairs. Jonathan, leave my way. And that was when Clara's mother told Clara to please keep calm. Let Jonathan take the daughter upstairs. And Clara got angry and told the mother, Mom, I've had enough. I've had enough of everything you have been doing. In fact, at this point, I think you have overstayed your welcome. It would be nice for you to go to your room, pack your bags, and leave my house. Let me manage my home. See, at this point, I don't even believe that that woman is Clara's mother, because your daughter is not doing anything wrong. You are there. Everything this girl do, you are against her. If she raises hand, people are bullying her. People are kicking her front and back. You support them. Leave it in the comment section for me. And I know that truth will still come out. Clara, that woman that is acting as Clara's mother is not actually Clara's mother, because it doesn't make sense. And Clara's mother was like, but I didn't do anything. I wanted everybody to be okay. And Clara said, there is nobody that is not okay. Everybody is okay. I'm not here to baby anybody. Anybody that is not okay can go and find their way. It's none of my business. As for me, I'm going to take my daughter upstairs. And she carried her daughter, took her daughter upstairs. And that was when, what's the name? Clara's mother told Jonathan that, what did I do? Did I do anything? And Jonathan was like, imagine the way this girl, your daughter, insulted you. Then imagine what I've been going through in this marriage. Imagine what I've been suffering. I'm like, Jonathan, the manipulator. Jonathan, you are the root of everything that is happening, but your karma is knocking at. In fact, Jonathan's karma has arrived, because guess what? Jonathan's sister arrived. She knocked and Jonathan opened the door. And Jonathan was like, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? And she was like, if you had picked my call, you would have known I'm coming. I've been calling you, you've not been picking my call, because Jonathan knows that his sister is actually the karma. So he didn't want the girl to come. And Jonathan now started asking her, I know you have heard everything that is happening on social media. What happened to your niece? Everything that and the girl now said, yes, I know. I heard everything that have happened. And Jonathan now asked her, do you know the person that is responsible for what happened to Benny? Clara's ex-boyfriend. And the girl said, yes, I know. Is it not Hans? And Jonathan was surprised. And she told Jonathan, yes, Clara told me everything. Jonathan, I'm disappointed. Do you know why I'm regretting? It's because I am the one that pushed and convinced Clara to marry you, and look at how you are treating this girl. Jonathan, I'm disappointed to have you as my brother. You know what? I'm not even here to see you. I'm here to see important people, because I don't consider you as an important person. But wait, I'm ready for you, because all this thing you are doing is about to stop. I will not allow you to keep destroying this girl and whatever you are doing. And she left Jonathan and went upstairs to go and see Clara. And Jonathan was like, why is this witch in my house? What is this girl doing in my house? Because that girl is Jonathan's karma. That house is about to be on fire. Listen, Clara is leaving Jonathan to go and meet the love of her life. But Jonathan will suffer for everything he has put Clara before Clara goes. So that house is about to be hell for Jonathan and Clara's mother.
Did you ask yourself why Jonathan is avoiding the sister from coming to his house? Because he knows the sister knows a lot of things. And it was actually the sister of Jonathan that persuaded and pushed Clara to marry Jonathan. In fact, the way I'm seeing it, it feels like Clara and this sister, they were friends before she convinced Clara to marry the brother. Now she's finally here, and this same person is the person that will end this marriage and push Clara to go and move on with her life, because right now Clara is not even married. Clara is just slaving herself for Jonathan. That is all. It's about to go down. Share your thoughts in the comment section. Don't miss any episode, because it's getting more hot. A lot to be exposed. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I will see you in the next episode. Don't forget, let's have conversation in the comment section. For now, bye.